What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode in season number 2. This is episode number 2. We're about to do it. We're about to unbox the DJI Mavic Mini in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and in this video in season 2 we are unboxing a brand new DJI camera. You guys remember in the last season we unboxed the DJI Osmo Pocket. Well, my friends, I just purchased this. What is one of the most expensivest gear I bought? This is the DJI Mavic Mini. This camera costs about $400 for this, the normal camera with thermal controller and one battery. Now, you do have to buy your own SD card, but I'm about to unbox it. As you guys know, last unboxing was a little pet challenge getting it out, but it should be very exciting. Now, you know, saying it costs $400. The specs, we gotta go into before you unbox it. It does shoot 2.7K is the max. It does shoot also 1080, I believe 60. It also is 249 grams. That is 1 gram under the FAA limit. So if you buy this, you do not need to register this with the FAA, but you do still have to abide with the FAA laws. That means you can't fly it in the air in an airport. You can't fly it after pitch black. But without all those specs going through, you want to go into the detailed specs, DJI websites. Go to the DJI website. I should link that down in the description below. So without further ado, let's unbox this camera. Alright, so here we go. We'll have to take out the plastic wrap. As you guys remember, these are one of the hardest parts I have. So we have scissors, so let's see if we get this plastic wrap undone. Plastic wrap, it's undone. That was actually very simple. And there we are. We are at the official thing. Make sure you follow the instructions, because these things are really dangerous and deadly if you don't know how to use them. So make sure you do learn how to fly them before I get. That's just little things I would share, but there we are. So we have to take this. Okay, so see right here, sorry about that lens flare, but right here you have to get this piece off. So open it up now. Here it is, opening it up. There it is. I know you guys can't really see it, but this is the drone right here. So we're opening it up. First up, you got your most important part of the drone, which is your controller. Nice thing about this compared to the Spark, I was going to buy the Spark, but as you all know, the DJI Spark is not around anymore. It is bye-bye. So instead, they came up with the Mavic Mini, which comes with a controller. The Spark, you had to pay extra for the controller, which I say about this Mini is it does come with a controller, because here's the deal. Flying on your smartphone is not always the best thing. I always like to be able to feel where I'm flying, so good about this. Now, this is a controller. Pretty big. Now, it does not have the buttons like the Maverick series. I know it is the Mavic Mini, but it does not have the all the buttons. It does have your return home feature. A whole bunch of other things. We'll get into it when we go outside and start flying. But yeah, then that is your controller right here. And now we're getting to one of the part that actually is the drone itself, and this is the drone. It's super light because, again, it has to be under that FAA limit of 249 grams. Now, when DJI was building this, they built it just so you do not have to have any permits from the FAA. That is all for unboxing. I'm gonna go download the app, because this drone features another app, because DJI has so many apps. What's up, guys? So I'm in the middle of currently flying the DJI Mavic Mini. As of right now, I'm hovering it. I know I don't have the GoPro right now, so it's not likely the best camera for high flying, but yeah, you're gonna see me. So actually, I'm right now. Look right there. I am actually recording on the Mavic Mini. Now, I'll take the camera down. So again, this camera is actually very good. I'm actually really love this drone. It's actually very good. For the price I paid, it's super good. I know there's no audio, but I'm recording audio on that. This is such a cool camera, and here's some footage I got from flying it around. days since I got the Mavic Mini. I'm going to go through my thoughts on it after flying it for about 9 flights, and we're going to go through it. So it's been about 3 days, like I said before, and it flies super good now. Complaints. Now we're going to go to the complaints first to get that out of the way, and then go to the pros, right? So you have to use the right charger. They don't provide a charger. I mean, they charge the cable. I do think you get a wall charger. I'm using a fast charger now, and it's charging the drone super fast. I was using an old one, like it's a plug into the wall USB outlet, and it took forever. It took me almost like 3 hours to charge, and now it can charge like an hour and a half. Now that is another thing it's a little con, but if you get the right charger, it's kind of a pro. Now, one more con has to be the amount of the battery. The charge is super long, but it only comes with one battery. And that is not the problem with the battery, guys. I'm not worried about the one battery, okay? I'm just worried about you can't take it out, charge it, you have to charge it vis-a the drone. So let's just say in factor that the USB thing goes out, you can't really fly unless you get that USB thing fixed. So that is the really only con about that drone. Now the positive is the battery life. I honest to goodness really do love the battery life on this drone. This drone, the battery life I charge it usually lasts 25 minutes on positional mode. There are 3 modes on the drone. There is your cinematic drone, which is basically your mode, which is basically your slow down version. There's your positional, which is a medium speed, and then sports mode, which is high speed. Now sports mode drains your battery the most. So my recommendation is position mode is good for if you're battling high headwinds or stuff. Position mode is the best. Now, so our number 2, I think I really love about it, is the return to home feature. So basically is if your drone gets out of the range of the controller, it will start flying back home, which is amazing. I had this happen a couple of times where I've been flying around near where I live. There's a lot of trees around here which are really high, and that blocks the antenna unless you're standing out in like the open field way over there. So that's kind of the problem, but happened a couple of times and it works super well. I love this feature. One of the perks about DJI products, most of every one of them except the Tello, I believe, does have this return to home feature. So overall, the big question about this on this episode is, would I buy this or recommend this to any of you? And the answer is yes. This is a solid drone. If any of you looking into buying a drone for videography or photography, and you don't want to invest in buying a Maverick, a full real Maverick, the Maverick, you don't want to invest into that. And again, guys, this basically wraps us for this episode of The Tyler Show, Season 2, Episode number 2. Again, hopefully you guys did enjoy all those drone shots, the unboxing, all this was in this episode of the show. Make sure you guys stay tuned for this season of the show.